Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy sagehero. We're back again with another stream of Persona 5 Strikers. Again, if you haven't played the original Persona 5, I strongly suggest you play or watch that before you play or watch this game. Okay, for a second my controller wasn't working and I was scared. So last time we left off, we were in the third palace. And I think we're going to start off by fulfilling some requests because, oh yeah, that's right, we left off with the ramen disappointment. The depressing tale of the ramen. I think we're going to do some requests because we're actually running out of space to hold. The Sendai jail.
You're already working on this.
Slimy hell. I want to do anything I can do in Sendai jail real quick. Apparently it's just slimes and trapped in a nightmare. But that's where we're gonna go real quick to start the stream. Because I do want to do as much as I can in this game. I'm excited to play. Plus we're playing on hard mode, so I feel like I really should, you know, like make use of all the mechanics and everything the game gives me. Eyes look a little red. They might. I just looked at myself in the camera. I was like, oh god. It's been a long day. I woke up at 2 a.m. today. I am extremely tired. But we're here, and we play in Persona, and that's what matters.
You're already working on this one.
Deliver Forgotten Desire. Somewhere along the rooftops, it's tucked away by a bunch of windows. Okay, so I gotta look for rooftops and windows. Meet Slime with Joker. Sendai Station and First Aoba First Ward. We gotta find some slimes. I think slimes are weak to fire.
Okay.
We should pick out a dope fire persona. Yeah, this will do.
What's that? Fire!
Ah, well. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, come on.
Good thinking, Joker. That's the leader of the Phantom Thieves for ya.
Get dunked on?
That was too easy. Oh, nice one. Keep it up.
Fire!
Oh, well. Better than getting ambushed. Where's the signs, bro? Said there would be signs.
Good stuff, guys. Keep it coming.
Fire!
Here in our way. Let's to the side. Show 'em what we're made of.
I think this does count. It didn't say kill them at their weakness or anything. It just said kill them.
That was a quick one. Got him now.
Nice, nice, nice.
It's over.
That should be a whole ton of them, right?
Fire!
No, not that.
Here's what I found.
So I had a good day today. I hope everyone else did. Yeah, that's 12 out of 50.
Let's move on.
Other than being ass tired, but everything else is actually alright.
Be careful.
I don't remember what's over this way. It might be a mini boss.
Fire!
This guy's pretty strong. Capitalize on his ice weakness. You're the enemy.
Come on, Skull.
Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Nice.
Keep it going.
Oh, nice. All out attack.
Sometimes I impress myself.
That's so gratifying. Ooh, Cyclone Charge. And that's his last skill. Gentleman Thief is the achievement. While transformed, perform a ram attack that generates a wind affinity shockwave. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Your turn.
No, we gotta be Joker. Or, yeah, we gotta be Joker.
Let's keep going.
Focus.
Appears we found something.
Shadow says this one's off.
What? I was hitting triangle. I guess I just wasn't looking the right way. Oh, these are not even the right guys.
Take this. Strike.
It's so cheesy. It's so cheesy. I mean, I love it, but it's still so cheesy. Seeded max number of personas in your
I call
stock.
that an easy win. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Fire.
Do you have some slimes?
Combat. Mix it up, Nico.
We'll mess them up.
Come on.
Take this.
Counter attack jam. Now we get a moment, Joker. As strong as always.
Let's go.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Skull.
Got this.
Get you some points.
There's still a lot of enemies.
Nice. Critical.
I can be of use.
Okay. Gun weaknesses are the best, dude.
Yes, boys. Wicked follow-up, Sophie. Incoming attack. Brace yourself.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Nice. Kiss your ass goodbye. That was cool.
Good job.
That was cool. You gotta admit that was cool. Where's my slimes, bro?
You guys rock.
Uh-oh. I didn't have this problem in the last few streams.
All right. On
If
to
it,
the next.
if it keeps happening, we're gonna reset.
Here are you, shadow lurking around. So far, so good. It still hasn't noticed us.
You gotta get so close to them.
Persona. Travis step.
Just go away. Nice. Where's the last one? He's already dead.
Wait, it's over?
This ought to be good.
Cool.
Joker got in a follow-up attack! The end's almost in sight. Only a few enemies left.
Alright. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, I can get this. I mean, at least I'm getting something.
Walk in the park.
Diorama is actually a good card to get here.
What's that? Focus.
Say that rooftop area with a lot of windows.
What's that?
I don't know if this is what I'm looking for.
I can see it. Huh. Focus.
Shadow here.
I can
What's
see
the
it.
plan?
Fire.
Ready for an ass kicking?
Okay.
Nice. Cool.
Focus.
That was easy.
That was almost too
What's
easy.
Where do you go from
Should
here?
apply the same effort in the next battle.
Shouldn't we just like go hard every battle?
I can see it.
Isn't that like a possibility?
Focus.
Oh, there's nowhere else to go up here. I guess I can check the ones out in the streets, but it seems like that was
That looks
all the
suspicious.
slimes you get.
I'm not seeing any shadows nearby.
What's that?
Oh yeah, that's right. Stupid things.
Focus. I can see it.
Any out here?
It doesn't know we're here.
Slimes?
Now my
Slimes?
about to attack. Ooh,
Let's
we're in a
see.
good spot.
These will just get dunked on.
Be gone.
Fire! Is that all you got?
This fight is ours.
Go, go, go! This is your chance. It's showtime.
Nice. Showtime? Oh baby.
Let up. Finish
Did
him
that
off.
for a mini boss, I guess.
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know where
I think we all did really well.
where you're supposed to go to get more slimes here. That was only 12.
I can see it.
Any of those guys slimes? Probably not. I'm just gonna go back to where I know there's slimes.
What's that?
It was right by the checkpoint, right?
I can see it.
Like right here.
Sensing these shells.
What's that?
Okay, good to go.
Oh, they're gone? Do I have to like leave and reset the jail? Or maybe I have to go back and use the checkpoint. Okay. Go to other checkpoint. Is Hero Street, right? And then I can explore for that other, the desire we're
Better
missing.
get moving.
Focus.
This might be of interest.
It's this.
Ambush
Show
this
me your
guy.
true self.
Are you a slime? Yeah, you are. Oh,
Now, let's go.
you're a hell of a slime.
Still coming.
Hopefully this counts as killing him with Joker.
Allegor!
Nice. 600 damage. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. We just dunked on him.
Show them what we can do.
Damn. Bond level up too. I got 8 points.
Let's see.
Ooh, I can get this now. I think it's really good. Yeah, max. Nice. We're gonna have plenty of money. Where am I on the slime thing? Do I need to like?
You're already working on this one.
I need 13 more.
Let's move on.
Ah.
Come get some.
Oh no. Where is he? There he is.
What's that?
I've learned
Yo,
something new.
Divine Grace. This is the effective healing skills. It's really good. I think at this point I want that over Tetraja. That may change later.
Focus.
This was over before it began.
I
Good
can see
job,
it.
everyone. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
How can I not ambush that?
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, let's take them out. Don't forget your follow-up attack.
Take this! Now!
Nice.
Take this! Strike!
Just pop him.
It's over!
Cap.
What's that? Focus.
That was over before it started. I should have taken a nap.
Good stuff, guys.
Any reason to go over here again? No. Okay, just a treasure chest.
What's that? Focus. I can see it.
Well, what do
What's
we
that?
have here? Shadow sighted. What should we do?
Dude, that shadow doesn't
There we go.
see us. Now
You gotta
look
get
here.
like right up behind him, ambush him on the ground. Which is so weird because like when you're on something, you can do it for forever away.
Focus.
So I can't go this way.
Someone looks happy. Was that not a
Wait,
challenge?
there's something else down there.
Nice one. Keep it up.
No.
Take care of that.
Oh, okay. They got me the one I was looking for. Any other signs,
What's that?
maybe?
I can see it.
That shapely thing up there. What if we dropped it on the enemy?
Just drop this.
Good thinking, Joker.
What's that?
Cool. So I think you can fall down here.
Not much of a
Safely.
challenge, were they?
Okay, let's
Am I allowed to
keep it
fall down here? Are there slimes down here?
Send them back. I'll do my best.
Oh, no.
Strike! Take this! Now!
Jeez, it's unfair.
Blown away. Let up, people.
Almost there.
Oh, nice. All out attack. He's got attack up too.
I can see it. Focus.
Sweet, we got him.
Okay,
All right.
let's move.
Shadow ahead. I can see it.
Can I get out of here?
Focus.
Oh, I don't want to. I just want to leave. Oh, treasure demon! No, treasure demon! Treasure demon!
Ambush them from here.
Nice.
Okay, time to go to work.
Take this.
Okay, here goes.
Weak to freeze.
You're mine. Let's go.
Nice.
What's that?
You call that a
I can see
fight?
it.
Where's the checkpoint? Back here. Okay.
Focus.
Let's keep up the pace.
All right. Let's get an ambush in.
Okay, let's finish that. Great.
Got no clue, obviously, what these fights we're going into are.
Wide open.
Come on, use your gun. Oh, I'm sitting on a thing. Okay.
All right, take this. You got most of them. Don't let up, guys. Take this.
Cool.
I almost did it. Come on. Let's teach these guys a lesson.
Nice.
What's that? I can see it.
Victory is handed to us. Take him out.
Showtime home.
Showtime. Mothman.
Mothman. Yeah.
Whoa! Looking cool, Joker.
Looking cool, Joker.
Here I thought they'd put up a fight.
All right.
Go to other checkpoint. Let's go back to the first street ward. Have these monsters come back?
There yet?
Do we get to fight them again? Or are they just gone? Is the whole place just gone? The whole place is just cleaned out. I gotta like back out and do it again. Turn from jail.
Call it here.
Now I can at least turn in the one with the desire and see what that gets me. Who knows, maybe it unlocks another one in here. It seems to be the way it works. It's like you get more as you do more.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work.
This
Request.
is the request. You're already working on this one.
Hit a desire and send yep.
Mission accomplished.
You shop. And that should give us more
What
accessories,
is
it said?
it for?
Ooh. Strengthens gun, curse, bless. Yeah, these are good. These are good. Well worth. Let's view the
This is the
requests. To unlock anything new in Sendai.
You're already working on it.
So I just gotta go back and
Yeah, let's do this.
gotta go back and finish up these slimes. Super riveting slime fighter. Poor no, I did it wrong. It's fine now. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Digga-digga-dun-dun.
Okay, let's get going.
Focus.
Any chests here that I didn't get? Oh. Go to other checkpoints. First ward. Should be plenty around
Continue
here.
our search.
Let's go slimes. Let's go slimes.
Something here's calling.
Ready for an ass kicking?
Eleanor, you're mine. Let's go.
Nice.
Be gone.
Last one. This was over before it began. Now's our chance to
Strike.
Nice. Is that enough? Wondering if that was
Here's what I
enough.
found. You're already working on
I need
it.
one more. Are you kidding me?
All right. No time to waste.
Fire.
Now
Cool.
The end is in sight. We can do it. Nearly all battles were this easy. Take a minute.
Let's go.
Super Sonic and follow-up attack.
Take this. Take this. Strike.
Cool. Thanks, Gun.
Two more to go. Show them what we can do.
Gun is my favorite persona.
An easy
Brain
win,
shake.
don't you think? Okay, let's keep it moving.
I can see it. What's that?
Where were the other slimes? I don't think it was towards that little keep. It was over this way.
Focus.
Literally just need one more. Come on.
Careful, there's a shadow lurking around.
We'll strike them down.
Sure.
You're mine.
Go, go, go!
Now.
Nice.
I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish this. Take a look at my
Okay.
new skill.
Oh, Mediorama. Let's replace Medio with that.
Call that a
reveal your
fight.
true form.
Don't you fall asleep, Morgana? What the hell?
We're almost there. Stay strong, everyone.
That
The
all you
noise.
got?
Let's move on.
Hear that noise? I guess I'm gonna back out and just do it again.
Yeah. Better quit while we're ahead.
So lame that I'm one short. Like, come on, really? You couldn't have given me just one more fire? Did someone steal a kill from me and that's why I'm one short? Doo-doo-doo,
Get to
Oh, I don't know the song as well as I thought I did.
This is the request.
Explore jail, Sendai last time.
Yes.
Last time. Dum 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 bam bam. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun.
Let's keep moving ahead. Where do
God.
we go from here?
The tunes are too powerful
What's
in
that
this
over
game.
there?
Fire.
Like the palace groove is so good.
No hurt.
Persona.
Like you're dead. There we go. That was enough. That did it.
Don't let up, guys.
No more dungeon crawling? Then let's skedaddle.
Do 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 do. Bow bow bum bum ba.
Let's get to work.
All right, group up.
Here's
View
what I found.
requests.
You're already working on this one. Mission accomplished.
Arsène's cane,
I should write something.
which I will see what it does. What does Arsène's cane do? It is 2 less damage, but random ailment low. That seems really good, so I'm gonna go with that.
Here's what
Your
I found.
requests. If I don't have any more for Sendai, I should do
You're
Sephiroth.
doing this one?
Beat Principality by striking weakness.
Okay. You're accepting this request? You're doing this
Beat
one?
Kaiwan by striking weakness.
Okay. You're accepting this request?
Throw Kaiwan with Makuga to
Time
Lavenza.
to get to work.
So I've accepted all the ones that I need to redo, essentially.
This is the request.
Or that are not repeats. And actually, these are all in Sapro. None of them are in Sendai. Which I guess is fine.
You're already working on this one. You're already working on this one. You're already working on this one.
So
Are you
if I see
double-checking the request?
Satana
You're
or
already working on this
Principality, I need...
Are you double checking the Are you double checking
And
the
it doesn't matter
request?
who, just someone has to
You're
hit their
already working on
weakness.
this one.
So let's use a shop real quick.
What are you looking? Who is it for? Which one?
Interesting that we got that, but it's not as good. Not as good as these. Yeah, hers are not as good. Okay, so we're good on those. Protectors. Ryuji could use a better vest.
You want this one? Do you want to equip that? Thank you very much.
He's good.
You want this one? Do you want to equip that? Put it to good use, okay? You want
Yusuke?
this one? Do you want to equip that? Thank you very much.
And Futaba doesn't need that. And
You
Sophia.
want this one? Do you want to
Okay,
equip
so now
that?
we're good.
Thank you very much.
We've got 96,000 left.
There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop.
Mixed
How
nuts.
many would you like?
Seems neat.
You want put it to good use, okay?
Using
You want
towel.
thanks for your patronage. How many would
The
you
floss.
like? You want put it to good use, okay?
That seems really good for
You want
300.
this one? You want thanks for your patronage. You want thank you very much. How many would you like? You're buying quite a bit.
You're buying quite a bit. You're buying quite a bit.
How many would
I
you
mean,
like?
I'm getting ready for the dungeon. I'm sorry.
How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage. How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage. How many would you like? You want thank you very much. How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage. How many
These
would
will
you
pay
like?
off in the
You want
long
thank you
run, I
very
think.
much. How many would you like? You're buying quite a bit. How many would you like? You want put it to good use, okay? You want thank you very much. How many would you like? You want put it to good use. How many would you like? You want put it to good use, okay? You want
buy
put it
all
to
the
good
food.
use. How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage. How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage.
Can I cook?
Are you going
We
to
have
cook?
some new stuff to cook, right? Can be made. Does it say if you made it before? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, have I made salmon bowl?
Good
Make it.
choice.
Let's do it.
Incredible.
Wow, this is really delicious. I have to agree, it might even be tastier than when I've had it at a restaurant. More aromatic, too. People get these for lunch all the time, right? I've seen them all boxed up, but I never actually had one ready-made.
Thank you very much.
It's such a luxury to enjoy it freshly cooked. Thanks, friend. Seems the salmon bowl was a big hit. Maybe I should eat the leftovers later. Nice, spawn points. Miso ramen.
Good choice.
Let's do it.
That was pretty good.
Mmm, the noodles have just the right firmness. The miso flavor tastes great too. Yo, good miso is good. I bought microwave like miso a while back and it was alright, but it's not the same. Holy shit, this is good. It's like an out-of-body experience. Hey, Ren, would you make this for me every morning? Is that a proposal, Ryuji?
Why?
Are you are you proposing to him, Ryuji? It seems the miso ramen was a big hit. Maybe I should eat the leftovers later. Oh, that's good.
Good choice.
Jingisukan? Jingisukan? Lamb meat, cabbage, and onion. That actually sounds alright. I'm not a huge fan of onions though.
Thank you.
But this doesn't seem bad. The lamb meat is a hint gamey, yet it forms a perfect harmony with the lightly sweet vegetables. This is truly magnificent. Plus, isn't Jingisukan supposed to be healthy? Not only that, the taste is out of this world. Doesn't get much better than this. Call me again when you decide to cook. Call me over when you decide to cook this again. Don't worry, I'd be happy just to taste test.
What?
Hey, don't let me out of this. I want to taste test too. Nice. Seafood bowl.
A good choice.
20 SP. Oh, and Marukaja. Marukukaja.
How nice.
That's good.
Thanks.
So good. The tuna and salmon literally melt in your mouth. I've never had mixed fit in the same bite like that. I don't know. Maybe I have actually. You know, I've had sashimi before, but I guess I never mixed them in the same bite. You look so happy, Lady On. Just being able to see you like this is more than enough for me. Oh, then can I have yours too? No. Ah, please, not that. Nice. Bond level up for just for cooking stuff.
Time to cook.
Let me help. You want to make that?
Very nice.
You've mastered this.
Buns. What else can I level up here? Junk parts become easier to obtain seems really good. Still don't know how to unlock the next level of these. This seems good. Max, sweet. And then this will be the next one. We're starting to run out of things to like level up here. So I think once we're done like this bottom, like this is the meta row here. This is all like the meta stuff. Then we can start going back and working. I got Oracle Recovery earlier, but I didn't realize that time wasn't going to be a constraint. So this isn't as good as I thought. I mean, honestly, this row seems really good. This seems good. Look at Morgana with the coin. I forget the name of it, but like the lucky cat. Okay. Let me explore real quick and make sure I didn't miss anything. I forget if I missed anything last time. Did I talk to everyone? I did, right? Because we did the ramen thing with Ryuji. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything by going back into the palace right now.
Hey there.
Don't worry, they do take out 2.
Ah, man.
Hey there.
Yeah, I think we read all this last time. Liquor store, liquor store. Please vote for Mariko Kyoto. Mariko Kyoto. Well, the weather outside is freezing, but my kotatsu is so pleasing. And since I have a Necronomicon Snow or Shadow Braid, that doesn't rhyme! It doesn't rhyme! Futaba, that doesn't rhyme! Well, my kotatsu is also... On rhymes with on, I guess? It doesn't quite rhyme, Futaba. What's up? What's up? Grocery shopping in Hokkaido. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. We already talked about it.
Welcome. You done? Want yours at all? Married at all? Want your you done? Married at all? Want your at all? Want your you done? Married at all? Thanks.
Just buy the store out. Completely buy it out. Can I make anything good? What's up?
Welcome to the Velvet
I
Room.
think I hear some little people.
Awaken your new self. It seems that it can gain new power.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Please, take your time. Please, take your time.
All right, all right, all right. A snack for the children has been obtained. We're back to here. So what, we got Mitra?
It seems that it can gain new power.
Ooh. A curse... Oh, no, he's a bless and curse boy. Oh, we have to get rid of these. Oh, those are real good though.
It seems that it can gain new power.
This is a much better deal for right now. Because Jack Frost is good, but he's not like super good. The only good thing about him is he drains. But this guy is strong to physical, which he needs. And then Lilim just doesn't have a lot of skills for me.
Choose which.
So I think he gets Curse. I mean, honestly, you give him Freeze Boost. And Mabufula. Please do.
Is this the
Yep.
be born anew?
Sweet. I'm Black Ooze. I'll become a mask. Maybe then I will gain shape. Yes, this is just a leveled up slime. Stat bonus. Or I can make Legion
It
if I level
seems
up.
that it can gain new power.
Satana. Legion's really good. I just unlocked that. We didn't show up earlier. Shisa. I guess one of these is not high enough level. I can level up Jack-o'-lantern. I need a level 24 Jack-o'-lantern. Level 31 Satana. Do I have
You
Satana?
wish to strengthen it. Performing a fusion.
Well, let's look at what I can make here. That would sting.
It
to
seems
lose
that
both
it
of
can
these
gain
right
new
now.
power.
I guess you'll wait till after this. Succubus and Jack Frost. Mothman and Jack Frost. How much would it take to get Jack Frost?
You wish to browse the entries? Please take a look. Is this
Much.
okay? You may
I'm
take
sure.
it with you.
What did he need again?
Awaken your new self.
Mothman, Jack Frost. Oh, I'm just not high enough level. You know what? Having Jack Frost on me is not the worst thing.
Awaken your new self. You wish to browse the entry? Well, will you be registered? Would you like to register? This persona has been registered in its present condition.
Let me look real quick. Do I have any personas I can let go? Or that I need to let go? Succubus and Slime aren't doing all that much for me, to be honest. We'll come back around to it later.
May
Then
luck
head back.
be on your side.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You ready to hee-ho? Because I am going to hee-ho again. I hope you understand. Be some serious hee-ho action. There can't be much left of this dungeon. Like, it's probably just getting to the key and then the key warden. Thank you, and I'm sorry. I need to keep it together.
Interesting.
Hee-ho!
Yes! Hee-ho! I wish there's a way to just teleport into the bus without having to walk here. That would make things easier. So I guess we're good. Like, let's just go in.
Very
What's up,
well.
bro?
Let us depart.
Dun, 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 dun. Daredevil. I don't know why it's playing here though, but it's good. Good. Like I'm happy with it.
Okay, great. Stay sharp, guys.
This is my party. I need to change it up real quick.
Sensing something nearby. That's Mari-san's castle.
Its appearance is rather striking. The closer we get, the more vivid its details.
Yeah.
Detail aside, we can't get in again. Then let's search for another entrance.
Like I don't know what I've done to be blessed with this song right now.
I should write
Jesus, I'm happy it's playing.
I can see it.
We act fast.
Show me your true self.
Sound good?
All right, they need to be killed with their weakness, right?
Ravage them. Come. You're mine.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
Katana's weak to.
Yours.
Okay, persona! Gotta exploit those weaknesses!
Nice. Please don't kill him. Oh. Nice. Okay.
This is a part of me!
Very worried. Okay.
Almost there! You can handle this stuff! Thank you! Tagging out!
I'll do it.
Riddle almost got it!
Really?
Take this. Take this. Now.
Cool.
It's over.
We oh nice. Triple down. Heavy gun damage to a wide area of foes. I mean that's straight up better.
I'm glad we won that
Let's
one.
go.
Me too.
Here's what I found. You're already working on this one.
Yeah, it's contract S, so we got that. What else do we need to do?
Working on this one.
One more principality and some Kaimans.
Keep chugging along.
Oh no, he's gonna see me. Okay, cool.
Maybe you're ready.
Oh, you're screwed now. Persona. Take this.
Piece of cake.
Let's go.
Please don't kill him.
Ravage them.
Nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish.
What's that? I can see it.
That was a quick one.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Cool.
Your treasure chest! Pop that sucker open! I'm not sensing any shadows. Or safe shield.
God, that scream and then the guitar solo, like yeah.
Now then. What's that? I can see it.
Come on, we can't just climb up on the left there. Oh well. Maybe we'll freeze if we touch it.
What's that?
Turn around.
It's a shadow.
Turn around.
Stay focused.
I want the ambush.
I can see it.
Reasonably difficult. Oh, he's just gonna keep coming, huh? What a dick. Look at him. Look at this guy. Finally.
They don't see us.
Show me your
Maybe we
true
can go
self.
for an ambush. Look, they're panicking.
Persona.
Okay, time to back up.
Nice.
Look at
Okay, there. Got an all-out attack. Oh, shoot.
Let's go. Take this.
Take this. Down on him. Your health is bad.
Persona. Mothman. Principal. Laku. Jack Frost. Take this.
You, where to go? Show them what we can do. Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Oh, jeez, he's at 1 HP.
This should help. It's all you. I understand. Persona.
Oh, massive.
Low level, but it nullifies side. So just slow him down. Great work. Please steady.
Sure.
Okay, let's keep going.
So I only have...
This is the request. You already
I have to kill one more Kaiwan with Sai.
It's a shadow. That looks pretty tough.
Nice.
This is our chance. Wipe them out.
Let's go.
Ooh, Haru, Haru! It's your chance. Triple down. Nice. Just absolutely dunk on him. Like, granted, your health is trash. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. Come on. Dorman Rush? Oh, shoot. Come on, let's get some powerhouse in here. Whoa, he just got dunked on. Do I need him for this? I think I need him for this. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Why don't you use... Yeah, Media.
Thanks for the help. Okay, let's move. What's that? I'm picking up something close by. Oh, can we get in from up there?
Nice.
How
Well, let's
are we
get...
gonna reach it though? Is there anything we can use, like a platform?
Oh, it's a maze.
I can see it. Focus.
A maze. Oh boy. Oh
What's
boy.
I can see it.
It's a Sukuban.
Focus. What's that?
Um,
I can see it.
it's a little hard to see exactly how it's gonna move. Oh, block puzzles. Oops. There we go. Got the chest.
There's a treasure chest ahead. Should we open it? Joker?
Thermo dress.
Find.
What's that do?
Oh, oh.
God, this song though. Null freeze. A good thing for On to have.
Take it.
So I guess I'll just start by like pushing it straight out. Is there anything down here? Doesn't look like it. It'd be pretty rude to like hide a secret under the camera. Wonder what happens if you screw it up. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Okay.
focus.
Once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof. Are you ready?
Ooh, we should prepare
Let's
first.
come back here. Well,
I might want to use something SP on Morgana.
thanks.
And I do think trading Sophia for On is a reasonable ask here. Wait, what? Was it something about their personas? Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really need Aggie, and I know you can't do it through this menu. That's dumb. You have to go through this menu. That's silly. But what do we? Oh, dodge ice? I mean, yeah, that's really good. Do I have anything better? Nope. Okay, so you're set. What about Haru? I don't know if she needs both. What would I give her instead, though? Yeah, okay, so this is fine. So you can probably get rid of Hysterical Slap later. There's something about Sophia. I don't know. You could probably make the observation that it's better to remove that for the buff, but it's not a big deal to me. Okay, I think we're ready.
Once we get in the...
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Ready as we're ever gonna be.
All right, infiltration successful.
I can see it.
And time to fight.
Shadow spotted ahead. Be careful.
Thanks, Sophia. I didn't see him. Yo, it's you guys. Taiwan is the one that I still needed to,
You're mine.
Don't forget your follow-up attack.
Persona.
Nice, got it. Okay. So finish that request. So we can turn them all in when we get back.
What's that?
I don't think we
Doesn't
quite
look like there's any shadows
need
around.
to heal yet. Is there anything up there? Or I should, yeah, just wasted a resource. Okay, good to know.
What's that?
Ooh, more fightings.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yes. Such a magnificent design.
Uh-oh.
This
Uh-oh.
is no time to be distracted by architecture. There are enemies here.
There's some Mothmans here. Yo, what's Mothman's weakness again? It's gun, right?
Yours.
Alright. The strongest all-out attack ever. You see that? Just eliminated all those nerds. Come on, lock onto him. Lock onto him. All right, just do this. Nice.
Please do. I'll handle it.
Diorama?
I'm grateful. Check it out. Okay. I'll burn your face.
Oh shoot!
So magnificent. I'll burn you up.
Cool.
It's on here. No enemies nearby.
Focus.
Go on.
Baton here.
I can see it. What's that?
Yo.
Focus.
Yo.
Something's there. Let's check it out.
I can see it.
So what's up here? Ice.
Hero should be up ahead, but there's a problem. The door is frozen.
All right, Skull, you're up.
No, I don't want my hands getting stuck.
Guess that's not an option then. Let's find another way.
Do 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 do. Fights? Yep. Fighting things.
Shadow,
Those
wipe them out.
those chain gun guys are intimidating. Like no doubt. Oh, actually, they were a lot scarier as they were.
Switch out.
I understand.
Great job.
Nice. The axe. Alright. Send it over here. Oh, I saw Carmen. Don't stand there. Don't stand in that shit.
You're doing great, Squall.
Damn, Noir's so strong.
Hey, do you think we could reach the outside from that window?
Sure.
Ah. If we climb out through there, we may be able to ascend the outer wall.
Yo, my treasure chest first, though. Thanks.
I see a treasure.
What's in it?
They're clapping. I forgot. I didn't even look what was in there. Their clapping was so entertaining.
Give it a 5 out of 10.
Yo, it's a frozen spoon. What do you want? All right, let's head out this way, I guess.
Damn. It's ass biting cold.
The wind is strong too. Careful not to fall, everyone.
Ryuji, could you define ass-biting cold for me? Thanks. Oh boy. More fighting dudes. Come on. At least he skipped the shit talk. Ice Castle Governor. Oh man, Principality.
Shouldn't you be threatening us by now?
I don't think they're here to mess around. Be ready for a challenge.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Might want to change up your approach.
You can handle this. Leave it to me. There. Thank you. It's all you.
This one's strong. Hammer its weak point with nuclear attacks.
Null gun? You're weak to nuclear? You're weak to curse.
You're mine. Let's go.
Oh, hold on. We have another curse boy.
Arsene! Barret! Succubus! Slime! Come on, Allegor.
Where's Black Ooze?
Check for Black Ooze.
Oh, he doesn't know it yet. It's his net skill. Oh, but
Robin forgot how to summon with persona. Can't use any skills. Ticket. Good thinking, Joker. It's showtime. Go for it, Joker.
okay. Yeah, get us out of a bind there. Yeah, I know. There's two of them.
Black Ooze.
I can't be immune to both of them at the same time. Black Ooze.
Fire won't work. Buzz is super strong. Be careful out there. Don't have much health left. Hurry up and heal. Damn. Styles didn't always.
You need to Media like now.
Sorry.
Mediarama?
Cool. Your turn. Okay. Incoming attack. Brace yourself. Persona.
Are either of you weak to fire? No.
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough.
Nope. Okay, I was trying to do the Morgana action.
Sure.
Persona like this.
Persona. Let's go. Jack Frost. Take this.
Nice, Joker. You hit its weakness. The other had to fall back.
Yours.
Uh-oh. Oh, and you have forget. We gotta fix that like right now.
Thanks for the help. Persona.
You got a Recarm.
There.
Then you got a. I don't have enough to Mediarama. You need a coffee. I used it on the wrong person.
Support my other self. This should help. Thank you. Tagging action. Defense up. Those look pretty sharp. Try throwing it at someone.
I'll do it.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse. Give it to me. Bingo. That skill just now? Perfect.
Nice.
Mona's running out of stamina. Defend it, boy.
Oh wait, this is Jack Frost. Why did we take out Jack Frost again? Oh, to use the skill. That's right. Look at this guy healing himself. What a nerd.
This is a part of me. Behold, our skill. Right on target.
Oh, showtime! Showtime!
Would you care to join us?
Oh,
Get ready.
yeah. That was good.
Please do. Leave it to me.
Sure.
That was perfect. Way to go.
Keep it going.
Don't forget any follow-up attacks. That's almost tough. Everyone stay focused. The other had to fall back. Emergency treatment.
Morgana, need your help there, buddy. So first off, oh my god. This is scary. I don't want to burn through all of these, but I mean, do I have a real choice here?
Time for my persona. There.
And then let's use some healing items. feel like that was a good use.
It's your turn.
I mean, Joker's down.
Here come the clock.
Thank you, Oracle.
Stay away. Oh, he was
It's showtime.
Showtime again?
Showtime!
Yeah, baby.
Black ooze! Here!
Mind-blowing as always, Romeo.
That was amazing, Joker. Even for you.
Right hit, Mona. Nice. It's all you. Okay, got it. Good. Keep it going. This one. Mona follows up.
I'll do it.
We almost got him.
It's a strong one. Exploited weakness to curse.
Not yet.
Oh, he might actually die before we can do the all-out attack.
Jack Frost! Ravage them!
Nice. Okay, because this should do big damage to both of them, I think. So I'm glad I was able to finish him off with that.
Nice teamwork.
Let's go!
So you use Psy.
Slide! Sepulus!
I mean, sure.
Come on! Come on!
Or that's even better. Mirror match. Nice. Yeah, it's that guy tried to kick our ass. I'm pretty sure that was like the last mini boss of the dungeon.
Ooh, check out my new skill.
Active boost. Increases active sports boost to the showtime gauge. Chance to cast charge and showtime gauge boosting support during battle. Interesting. Okay. Ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Everyone, look.
Yo. Block?
It's
Yep.
the Desires. That means the throne room's just ahead. Let's not waste any time.
So this is where the Monarch of Sapporo resides.
Is this all carved?
I thought it was
ice?
Sapporo.
It must be really cold.
The frozen
Could you say-
cave that denies all entry?
On.
Does this represent your distrust for
Could
all
you say
others?
it's frozen?
You are? You don't look so good. Are you alright? Mm-hmm. I should be.
Then let us proceed as usual. Skull, it's up to you.
I don't know why you're volunteering me. Here goes nothing.
You're the most expendable of this group.
You did this! It's all your fault! How could you be so ignorant? Did you not think
Ooh.
a snow sculpture could collapse?
I
Thanks to the
apologize
clip,
on
man.
behalf of our staff.
Here it comes.
Collapsing snow sculpture.
Ooh.
This is where she... It must have been so heavy. It must have been so painful. Get me back, Tahoe!
Ooh.
Give me back my daughter! My precious little girl.
The accident resulted from my own personal oversight. Truly, I'm so sorry.
Is the mayor the one apologizing?
Yep.
Shh! There's still more.
Well, I didn't think the statue'd fall on anybody.
Oh,
Isn't
what a
this the
dick.
mayor's responsibility in the end? Well, besides, who can blame me? We don't get paid nearly enough. Nothing wrong with taking a little kickback here and there.
No, see, that guy is kind of a dick.
Those voices must be the root of Mariko Hyoda's trauma.
So, that snow sculpture incident. Didn't we first hear about it at the park?
We did, but I had no idea. Could Mari-san have really been involved?
It's possible.
Is that the source of her trauma? Taking the blame for that incident?
Don't forget the guy's voice. Sounded like he was trying to pass the
Yeah,
blame on
that dude
someone.
was being a dick
At
to
any
her.
rate, this is vital information. Let's go back to reality and confirm the truth.
I mean, I get sure the buck stops at the top, but at the same time, like, you could have done your job better. And, like, she didn't personally make the statue. When she hired someone to do that, I'm sure she wanted to do them safely.
I dug up some articles about the snow sculpture incident. Let me fill you guys in. 2 years ago, a large snow sculpture collapsed during the December Snow Festival sponsored by Sapporo Central City. Kaho Nanase-chan, a 9-year-old girl, was caught in the collapse and died. Despite Mayor Hyodo's apology, the accident was ruled as an unforeseeable disaster. Therefore, she wasn't held liable.
Oh, so that's what the flowers in the park were for.
Yep.
I wonder if the voice accusing Mari-san was the poor girl's mother. So this is Mari-san's trauma.
That park where the snow festival was held is probably where the accident happened.
Let's head over.
Let's use Emma and enter the keyword there.
Accident happened in Odori Park. Let's gather at the hideout first and head over. There should be a warden guarding the place the last few times is any indication. Don't skimp on the prep work, friend. I mean, I've already bought all the best gear, so I'm feeling very prepared. Is there literally anything else I can buy? Buy like a couple of these.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Are you still waiting for some girl? You're still waiting, dude. It's been days. Like the dog from Futurama.
A little bit. Oh, that's good. Here, oh, please come back soon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey there. Is this what you'd like? Thank you.
I mean, why not?
Made your choice? Thank you. Stop by.
No real reason not to. I have nothing else to buy. I guess you could buy accessories. But that's really it. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's get to work.
Let's gather at the hideouts. Like,
What are you looking for today?
well, let's do requests first.
Here's what I found. Are you double checking the request?
One Ichinose. You tell me what you see in there.
Good job.
Death Contract S,
Are
sure.
you double checking the request?
Sophia, do you think I'm as helpful as can be? Could you show me a good way to beat them? Sure. Which bond skill is
Are
that?
you double checking the request?
Skill level can now be increased for stat boosting bond skills.
Mission
I see.
accomplished. Are you double checking the request?
And death
Good
balls.
job.
Queen, Tutor of Tactics. Did we unlock any new ones from that? I don't think so.
Here's what I
Do
found.
I have to exit in? Nope.
Are you double checking the request?
These are
you
just
double
ones I have to
checking the
show
request?
to Lavenza. Let's equip those items we got real quick. Makoto. I mean, it's just straight up better. And then, what was it? It's Haru, right? I mean, yeah, again, straight up better. More stats, and it has an effect that the other one didn't have anything. Stop in at the Velvet Room real quick.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Performing
Create
a fusion.
a persona or two. Chisa?
It seems that it can gain new power.
Yeah. I forget which one you're... I know in every game, fusing Chisa
Choose which-
with another persona is like always a thing. But I'm trying to remember which persona the other persona is. It's Null to Bless. It's Lightning Elemental. Weak to Curse. So giving it a curse attack would probably be reasonable. Just I don't know. I don't know what else to do here. I mean, I could give it ice, but it's weak to fire. I don't feel like that's a good matchup. Give it Marakunda. Please do.
Is this the
Sure.
be born anew?
What's up, Shisa? I'm Shisa. You have a mask, you and me. Don't worry, be happy. Okay. Hakuna Matata. Stat boost. Satana. Need a higher level Satana.
It seems that it can gain new power.
Oh, okay. I can't make this. I just lose Kaiwan, which I don't think I care about.
Power.
Yeah, let's go. I'm sure.
Choose which.
Alright, so you... Giving you Bless would actually be real neat, because you're immune to Curse. Other than that, Concentrate, sure. Please do.
Is this the...
Sure.
Now, let us begin.
Oh no, I can't skip it. You know what that means. You know what that means. Going on a roller coaster ride. And Amino Uzume.
This was different than expected.
This was different than expected. Can I at least turn Ame no Uzume into anything good? Not really. I don't quite know if I'm ready to fuse those away yet. I can't make those yet.
Please, take your time.
Oh, insufficient space. Interesting. I guess I can just dump. It feels like such a waste. A regular slime can go. Aerith, I'm sorry, you can go. We'll hang on to Arsene for a little bit. I have a ton of upgrade points.
Awaken your new self.
Legion. Try again to make Legion. I guess we should.
It seems that it can gain new power.
I'm sure.
Choose which skill.
You know, do I have another way to make Legion? It's not as expensive. Yeah, base Persona's level is not high enough. Mothman and Satana. Icha. You're null freeze. That's pretty good.
It seems that it can gain new power.
We'll do this after this dungeon. This guy's weak to ice. I feel like it's probably bad. Eligor and Principality?
It can gain new power.
I think I can let go of Eligor, maybe? Now again, after this dungeon.
It seems that it can gain new power.
I'll just pay for a Legion.
Choose which.
Concentrate from Rita Drop. Ahuka. And Masil.
Be born anew.
Okay, that time it works. And now we got Legion. He was a pretty strong persona. The immense might of my army is now one with your mask. Thanks, bro. Stat bonus. Anything new I can fuse with Legion? Maybe I can just do this by like level. Yeah, that's a lot easier to look at what I wanna use. Then all this stuff is like I've already done it. I've already been there. Does the
wish to
registry
browse
show
the
you
entries?
blank spots
What will
still?
you be registered? Would you like to
I'm sure.
This persona has been... Please take a look.
Yeah, it does, but only if you're past their level. So I'm actually not really missing any, at least I think. Not missing any.
May
Other than the
luck
two,
be
which
on
I
your
think I know
side.
what they are. Okay, enough dicking around. Let's go to the destination.
This is the request.
He says as he finds another way to dick around. Am I happy with my party here? Morgana on Haru. Yeah, I think I am. I think I am.
This is where the accident happened, isn't
Yeah.
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell.
There may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
Yep. Let's confirm the truth.
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own 2 eyes. The keyword is Snow City.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
I like that Haru is in this game more than the first game. In Persona 5, she's the last like main teammate to join in the 6th or 5th palace, and it's just like, well, I guess other than Akechi, who's in the 6th palace, but like she gets so little time on screen.
It looks like this is the Snow Festival.
Check out those 2 suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
What?
Son, would you please be discreet about this?
I can do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once
I see.
that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
What did you just say?
Ah! The mayor!
Listless man.
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor?
Yep.
Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this. That anyone was behind this.
You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? But what's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
What? Go ahead and do it, but I'm bringing you down with me. What? I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here.
Seems like a bad
I
plan.
even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
Shields? Okay. He's a shield boy. Back into jail.
How can you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor.
Bastard! Threatened the mayor? Is that it?
We had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Something so awful.
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands here.
Persona!
Week 2. Curse and Bless. and Psy. That's really interesting.
Let's go. Shisa, Black Ooze, Principal, Black Ooze.
I think I'm gonna go with Black Ooze. Strong to physical. Oh, come on. Don't be a dick. Where is he? Where's Haru? Oh, okay.
He's up to something. Can anybody stop him?
Oh, did they kill the one that was, Oh, shoot. I gotta learn the cue for that.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself! Time for my persona! This should help! Grateful! Persona! Your turn!
I'll do it. Come!
Thanks for the help!
You're mine!
That's good just now? Perfection! Do it now! It's powerful! You can exploit its weakness with psychokinesis!
Where is he? Oh, no, gun guy needs to go. Where's helicopter guy? Nice. I'll attack. Clear some of these guys out. No, I don't think it's time for that yet.
I'm not done. Noir came in swinging for extra carnage. That went really well. That one looks tough. Everyone
Right there! She's got
Oh, did we miss a one more?
This guy's atrocious. You here to set Morrison right. Listening to thugs like you is a waste of our precious time. We're your turn. Everyone should be fast.
Oh, run out. Oh, shoot. I was trying to get out of the way.
This is a part of me. Touch that, Melody. Great job, Noir. You hit him right in the heart.
Shoot.
Knock him out, Noir!
Hey, what's your help? You're getting wrecked out there. I'm grateful. It's all you. Okay.
Jesus, I need to learn that. Okay, let's use some healing items instead of just burning through all Morgana's speed. Jesus Christ. I just keep falling for the same attack.
She's Legion! With this!
Thank you.
Persona! Ramita!
Oh, one more. No, I couldn't do it, huh? Ran out of time.
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough. Defenses in nearby shadows swung way up. Be tactical. It's showtime. It's all on you, Noir. Persona. Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Oh, nice dodge.
Would you care to join us? Get ready.
Very good showtime. Should clean all these enemies out.
That was pretty good. I got the water that was perfect. Way to go. Finish it up. Persona. Come on, Noir, get up. Hey. One is running out of stamina. Spend it wisely. All right, you. Give it my all. Get ready. How about this?
Nice. Ooh, Ballroom Blitzer increases the range and damage of all gun attacks. While holding triangle, ammo will no longer be consumed.
I'll give it my all. Powerful. You can exploit its weakness with psychokinesis.
What?
I'll give it my all. Nice evasion, Noir. At the best of the nearby shadows, keep its way up. Tactical.
Sure, let's go.
Oh shoot. got bumped in the face. Everyone could use a heal.
Switch out.
Noir, we need recovery, quick. I failed. Mona's retreated. Someone heal him?
Yeah, we do need to heal Mona.
Thank you. Great job, Noir. You hit him right where it hurts. I think that went quite well. Yeah. You're holding back. All right, watch this. Warning. It'll be rough. We're back in his ally. Stop him in his tracks.
The death of a sweet little girl. So tragic.
Nice. Interrupted his heal.
Now we're accomplices. Let's try to get along.
This is a part of me.
Yeah, I think we switched to Joker at this point and just burned through the rest of his SP with like going like that.
Shisa, Lacus, Principality, Elegant, Arset,
Do they have anything that's strong to physical that can hurt him? Ooh, Legion. Yeah.
Take this.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Perhaps I should be taking notes.
Right, I'll do my best. You can handle this.
Cool.
Like they're powering up. Watch for any stat changes. Get it, burn it up. Zero looks favored with your attack. Lar spent most of her stamina. Better keep an eye on her.
Rabbit step.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Might want to change up your approach.
Take this. Come. You're mine.
Yeah, stop him. Good.
Keep punching away.
Persona.
Where'd he go? He disappeared?
Rabbit step. Persona.
Riddle on the gun attack. That was easy. All right, nice hit, Mona. Nice, it's all you.
Okay.
Beautiful combo, Panther.
Hmm.
This'll do. Sir, how was that? You got this. Okay, Persona. Let's go.
Cool. Get him up a little bit. A little free damage on him.
I'll give it my all. Heal his ally. Stop him in his tracks. Catch that, Melody. Great one. Let's go, Lamar.
Nice. Okay, interrupt that again.
Go get him.
It's useless. No matter what you do, you should have just
Where you at?
resigned to disappear.
Half health.
Leave it to me.
Go down already, damn it!
No one likes a pushy competition. Persona! This should help. Thank you. Got it. Are you ready?
Nice.
Oh, run.
Healing is not allowed, dude.
This is your end. This is your chance. It's showtime. Keep it up. Keep it up, Arthur.
Where'd he go? Waiting for him to spawn some ads before I use Showtime. Nice.
That's it. Keep going.
Dude, look at this damage. Dude.
Would you care to join us?
Break out the guns. Here we go. Show's over.
Whoa, you think this was easy? No holding back.
Just a trash mob. Easy victory ahead.
Just a trash mob. That shit talking, Utalo. All right, show time.
Legion! Here!
Show's over.
Big Soul's acting around me!
Getting weaker. Come on, everyone.
Prepare yourself. I will cleave right through your shield.
Just putting that Legion hypnosis on him.
Powerful, but it's weak to bless attacks. Give them divine punishment. Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness. All right, time to power it up. Great, Oracle.
Oh, please don't lose now. Oh no.
Joker's dizzy Nora has to retreat. Make sure she gets first aid.
Let's go! You're mine!
Burn it up. Smear him with laser nuclear attack.
Nice. Okay. Okay. I was like, no, don't let it fall apart at the very end. It's a long boss fight to redo.
Oh, I've learned a new skill.
Map seal. Just straight up replace that.
Wow, that's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
Former
One was a
aides.
city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Yep.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We
Yep.
don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines. Unforgivable.
Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
That's messed up. These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
I mean,
Now I have a
welcome to
better
government.
understanding of
Unfortunately.
what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
Yeah, it actually makes, in a certain way, it makes a lot of sense. She just went a little too far. But, you know, like, someone died. She's trying to fix it. I don't entirely blame her. She's definitely, I mean, I know it's a theme of the game. So at first it was just something I noticed, and now it's obviously intentional. But, like, the villains in this game are way less evil than the villains from the first game.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through. And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her. Mari-san. Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
So what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Those are
Yeah.
not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture, and they deserve the most punishment.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
You seem pretty evil to me, bro.
So you were here all along?
He's probably not that evil. He's probably not, he's kind of a dick, though. What's your angle here?
Whoa, why the hostility?
Because you're a cop.
You guys forgot about me, didn't you? Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it...
Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation? Now I get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch. That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true.
Doesn't really understand what she's doing.
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law, but the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Senkichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
What you really think?
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning.
I mean, he's right that the buck starts at the top. Like, ultimately, she bears some of the blame, but definitely not all of it.
You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand.
Yeah, tell him, Ryuji, really loud in public.
Either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing,
No.
are you?
No.
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason.
Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
Wake her up to the truth.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route.
Like somewhere she's bound to pass by.
Park?
Then how about where the Suzushino posters are?
Oh, okay.
I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Good thinking, Haru.
Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
Yep.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No, not again. Seriously?
You're the only one above
Thanks in advance,
suspicion. You're the only
Now,
one.
Hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Yeah, you're gonna do it again.
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier. Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
I need your help.
You little weasels. All right, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Nice.
Hey.
Yoda's speech is tomorrow morning. That's when we'll make our way to the calling card. We only have one shot at this. Let's make sure we're prepared before we send Zenkichi out.
Here's what I found.
Any new requests? Oh.
This should be how things are discounted right now. You should. How many would you like?
Yeah,
You
sure.
want
I mean,
thank you very
if they're on
much?
sale, it's hard to say
You
no.
want thanks for your patronage? You want thanks for your patronage? How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage? How many would you like? You want thank you very much?
Zunda
How many
shake.
would you like?
Sure.
You want thanks for your patronage?
And
How
whiskey
many
pill.
would you like? You want thank you
Is
very
it
much?
worth the money?
What should we make?
What is that? What
Make
you
the
were
coffee.
hungry for?
Very nice.
It's fogging up the screen. Is that what you were hungry for?
Pork onion rice and
Is
salmon
that what
rice.
you were hungry for?
What is?
Do you want to cook this one?
Phew.
Oh, it looks good.
Can I get more rice? You got more
What are
rice
you
there?
looking for today? Things are discounted right now. You should buy something. You want thanks for your patronage?
Oh no, wrong,
looking for today?
wrong menu.
What should we make?
Let me. Oh, good
Nice.
idea.
Phew.
Get all the SP.
Delicious.
Now then.
I mean, I'll edit real quick and see if there's anything to do out here, but I don't know that there is. Like, is everyone still where they were earlier? No, actually, my teammates are just gone. Okay. So this is
I'll
just
just
like
add
my
this.
chance to stock up on items or whatever. I think I'm fine.
I should write something.
Send calling card. Yeah, I'm ready anytime. Haru, I take when you leave this card's contents to you?
Yes.
Yes, I want to show Mari-san how I feel personally. You all the rest. I'll get to writing. Tomorrow's the big day. Let's give it our all, guys. Feelings late in the nights. Good evening, Renkin. I'm sorry for the short notice, but could we meet up? I'd like to talk to you. If you have time, it would make me quite happy. I'll be waiting in front of the fountain. We can talk about how I dated you in Vanilla Persona 5, but not Royal.
I'm sorry to call you out so late.
I was worried about you.
Thanks for being here. I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind. And my memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much?
Happens to the best of us.
I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized.
I mean,
all
yeah.
the times we spent together. And the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart.
It's like
At some
perfectly
point,
reasonable.
I got used to hiding things away. And I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san.
I mean, honestly, Mari-san should have reached out to you. Must have been hard.
Thanks for understanding. To be honest, I feel like I was running from the past again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. Then of course I started crying.
Oh.
Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality.
Well, you're in college and I'm not. Strong heart.
have you and the Phantom Thieves to thank for that. It's too late to save my father. But it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around.
I mean, you
want to
did
tell
save
her
your father,
exactly what
sort
she
of.
told me all those years ago.
You saved his heart, just not his life. Let's change your heart.
Yes. Thanks for hearing me out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night.
Good night, floofy hair. Late. I should rest up for tomorrow. Beep.
Hey. Why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know.
You will eventually.
Okay. I'll believe you. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go. I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.
And bomb points.
Good day, everyone. Are we ready to make Sapporo of Paradise's purest snow? Then remember, on election day, please vote Mariko Hyodo!
What is that?
A calling card?
Whoa, it's real.
What's going on?
Oh, they're all up all over the
Mariko
sign.
Hyodo, the false empress with a frozen heart. You are a cold manipulator who treats people as tools to be discarded. We find this unforgivable and will end your reign of abuse. In fact, we will take back the desires you stole this very night. This is...
We haven't seen her snow form yet. Oh.
Yes, and they say they're going to steal my desires? What a bald-faced lie! Those desires are mine and mine alone! As long as I'm the monarch, I won't let anyone stop me! Very well. I was just beginning to work up an appetite. I wonder what you'll taste like. Perhaps I should gobble you up and find out! Why are you just standing there? Take these wretched things down!
Wait for us, Mari-san. It'll all be over soon.
Let's do this. The same line every time. Let's do this. Let's do this. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, life will change. Yeah.
I'll just add this.
Oops. The checkpoint? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much here or nowhere else.
Let's go. We need to change Mari-san's heart.
Right! We got this!
Oh, it's the instrumental version. I was gonna sing along. Yeah, the chain. Climb right on up.
This is...
Look, Joker, I think you can climb up those chains. Who could have guessed? The same thing just happened the last 2 times. Rooftop courtyard. Doo-doo-doo. Cage of Gluttony. I think we're ready. Surprised that she's Gluttony, but again.
Sorry about the wait. We're here to kick ass and...
This is more okay. I know that it's like the old school 7 deadly sins. So like gluttony doesn't actually have to be food. It can be like just wanting more than you need. Oh. God damn.
Who the hell is she?
That couldn't be... Mari-san?
Jesus.
What on earth happened?
happened to her? I'm guessing this is Hyodo's distorted form.
What do you people want? You had best... best not get in my way. Oh, I'm almost there. We're a few more votes and I'll win re-election.
This is wrong, Mari-san. Those votes you gathered by twisting the people's hearts are worthless.
And if you don't stop your tyranny, your staff will collapse one by one. I get why it's hard for you to trust people, but you still have to treat them with decency.
You shut your impudent mouth. I've done nothing wrong. I will wring out every last ounce of corruption from my staff by working them into the ground.
Okay.
I'll silence all charlatans who betray
Surely that'll work well.
I will consume every last vote in the city. Whether these people agree with me or not, only then can I build a safe haven, a radiant snow city that sparkles like winter.
You happy living a lie?
Listen to him. When you take away someone's desire, you rob them of their agency, the ability to make their own decisions. So what good does it do to turn your loyal citizens into mindless drones? Isn't it better to let them arrive at their own conclusions? To follow their own hearts?
Yo, what's up, Conster?
You lecture me!
You joined at quite a time.
You tell her.
Yeah.
Son, say goodbye to the countless desires you stole. Because Beauty Thief and the Phantom Thieves are about to take them back.
Yeah, beauty thief. Let's go.
Honestly, they're all in my way. This is the last straw. You've made me so very hungry. It's dinner time, and the main course is
Oh, Jesus. Absolute unit.
What you're doing is wrong. So we'll be taking those desires back.
Shut your prissy little mouth! What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are!
You like a squid?
I'll gobble you up!
Whoa, what's with all the food? I kind of want some.
So she's null ice. She's weak to curse, really. I'm guessing Legion's probably fine. Oh, let's dodge. Okay.
Powerful, but you can exploit its weakness with psychokinesis.
Do I have a Jack Frost or anything that drains ice? That would be really good to have right now. Oh no! Get back.
Panther's down. Are you okay? Please do. Oh, hey! You've got this.
Sure.
You sicken me.
Oh Jesus!
Plus it's real strong. Watch your back.
Get lost. Physical. Oh, okay. I need the baton pass when that happens.
Hey, watch your health. You're getting wrecked out there. I've got your back.
I'll get them.
Yeah, we got it. Ooh. Do I have anything that drains ice? No, I fuse them all away. That kind of sucks. What? Huh?
Why have you?
Let's go.
Insist on standing in my way.
I'm not done. That power's getting closer. Doesn't look good, guys.
My goodness.
Get going, Joker. Right, I'll do my best. I'm not done. Arcade is swinging for extra carnage. Where would that come from?
Thank you. I don't know how to undo her buff here. There's got to be a way. There's a mechanic to all these boss fights. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Uh-oh. Drop the chandelier on her. Make her spit up from the impacts. I see. Oh no.
I'm not done. Arcade is swinging for extra carnage. That went really well.
Come here. Come over here.
This is a part of me.
I'll do it. Persona! Arsene! Sir Principal! Eligor! I'll use this. Come! Principal! Lacquer! She's coming to Legion! Arsene! Legion!
Come on. Come on.
This one's strong, and ice is a no-go. Don't slip up.
I'll get them.
There we go.
Thinking, Joker.
Okay. Come on.
Fully consumed with rage. This one.
Nice. I love the pose. Holy shit. Zotek always wants to have a drop at night. Sounds about right from what I've seen.
Sure.
I'm gonna save these for when I need to interrupt her, I think.
With this. Yours.
So I'll work on building her instead. Oh no, oh no! Let's get out.
This should help. I can handle this. I'll do my powerful. You can exploit its weakness with psychokinesis.
Yeah, let's use this now. Because this seems like a good time to interrupt her. This skill sucks.
Get ready.
Yeah. Oh no, 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 back up, back up, back up. How do I stop this?
I'll do it. Persona! Persona! Come! Principality! Blacku! Shisa! Amino Uzume!
I don't know how to stop this yet.
Showtime!
Like, it seems very imperative to stop this slowdown skill because it makes dodging everything impossible.
Let's go! Arsene! Succubus! Eligor! His power!
Thank you. That was amazing.
Persona! I'll use this. Persona! Principality!
Anything that's strong to ice right now, yeah. Oh no. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. There's something in the corner there. Ah, come on.
Switch out.
I'll handle it. There! Don't have much health left. Hurry up and heal. Sona! Thank you.
Something over here in this corner. Heater, heater. I see. All right. So I guess it's like her halfway attack. Come on.
Blizzard has stopped.
Nice. Go back to Legion. Nice. Okay. Well, okay. I was like, where's the voice?
I must eat every last one of you! You either eat or be eaten!
What?
Please stop! You're something. I know you're so kind deep down.
Let's go. Take this.
Use it! Too cool!
Super cool, Joker.
Bureaucrat Waltz. Okay.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Yo, on. Oh no, Haru. Do we have a chandelier left? Yeah, we do. Shoots. Okay. Oh my god. Really, right now?
Your turn. Okay.
Oh no, no, no. Didn't want that.
Sure. Everyone stay focused.
Okay. We gotta use healing thing.
Okay.
Thanks. Sir has to fall back. He needs emergency treatment.
Oh yeah, payback time.
Oh my god. We're getting our ass kicked all of a sudden. The first half of this boss is not that bad.
This one. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, Haru's still inside her stomach too. What the hell's that chandelier that was left? Is it gone? No, it's over here. Come over here. Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
Tough. The nuclear attacks are useless. Be ready for anything.
You're mine.
Technical for the win. Keep it up. What's on the way?
Let's go. Rabbit step.
Keep the blood out.
Did that get Haru out? Come over here. Come over here.
I got that. Leave it to me. Get their skill found its mark. You've got to leave it to me. Persona. It's all you.
I'll do it.
Make sure Panther's okay. Feel the rest ready?
Nice. Okay. Got her out. Got her out.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
His power.
Thanks.
Legion.
All right. The enemy's attack power has been reduced.
Oh, shoot.
I have the heater to the southwest. Use it to stop up the blizzard.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Okay.
Thanks. Using it. Sorry. Gotta catch him up quick. Please do. Witness my resolve. Time for my persona. This should help.
Are you serious? Okay, God, that is scary. Nice.
Persona! Nice, Joker! You hit its weakness!
Oops. I think that was probably bad. I had sneak baton switched twice. Nice. Oh, you son of a... All right, will this work? Because we're out of chandeliers, I think. Spit her back out. Nice.
Your turn.
You're mine.
You sicken me.
Go ahead.
Okay, get ready. This one.
Oh, Jesus. If we didn't do that, she was dead.
Persona. Hang on. Are you ready?
All right, here we go. Should do a lot of damage.
This is your end.
Nice. Not as much as I was hoping for. Still real nice. Nice.
Cannot be. If I fall, what kind of monster?
What kind of monster will what? Take your place? Okay. Principality learned Recarm. Sweet. Really good to have Recarm on Joker.
Wait. Not yet. I won't let it end this way.
You're kinda screwed.
I need to wipe out all of Sapporo's injustice.
Please stop. Haven't you done enough?
What?
You're a kind person, Mari-san. And I know you've tried to shoulder all of this alone. The staff member who took bribes, the councilman who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident. Each of these things grieved you, and in order to make a city where none of it could reoccur, you took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault. But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable greed. I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one doing the eating. Even if every last one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible. I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor. There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down? You are a kind and strong woman, not someone who collapses over mistakes. So stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that...
Yes. You said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you.
Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like my heart was going to break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know you can too. Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Haruchan. What I've done was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes.
Strange power.
I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another stand. I won't make this mistake again.
Don't let it go.
I needed this power from the start.
Don't let it go.
Haruchan, you've grown so much. Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Mari-san. Happy?
This place is collapsing! Let's go!
It's collapsing?
That took us quite a while.
Age of Gluttony
Alright.
torched.
You were fantastic.
Disappointing the achievement is not let go. Let it go. Final Fantasy XIV did it, okay? When they had an ice princess. You did great.
It was only because you were all with me. But I do wonder if Mari-san will be okay.
I mean, her career's
I'd
gonna
say
be fucked
so.
for a while, but
Her shadow disappeared like they always do.
she'll be
Yeah,
okay.
Her feelings definitely reached her. I'm sure her heart has changed for the better. Well, I guess this wraps up the mission.
We still need to confirm that the citizens are all back to normal. It'd be nice if we could do that right away.
Can we grab something to eat first? I'm hungry enough to pass out here.
He has a point. Battles can't be fought on an empty stomach.
The battle's already over. But still,
Hey, can we try Genghis Khan? That delicious lamb barbecue dish?
Ooh, that's a must in Hokkaido.
I already made that for you guys.
I thought we were finally getting lobster hot pot.
since when did we decide that? Why would we when it's so damn hot out?
But if you think about it, isn't Genghis Khan also sort of like Hot Pot?
No way! Isn't it supposed to be barbecue?
Well, cooking Genghis Khan does require a utensil called a Genghis Khan pot. And you can't barbecue in a pot.
Fair enough. It really is hot pot.
Ha! I figured as much. Then to lobster hot pot we go.
Why? What even is this conversation?
Hey, was that a smile just now?
I like seeing you happy.
Yeah, straight from Sapporo. It's Beauty Thing's award-winning smile.
I'm relieved too. I thought you might be weighed down by all that's happened.
Indeed. She was so weighed down that she met up with our leader for a private midnight chat.
Huh? Were you watching?
There you peep on us. Feel a strong bond with my friends. Increases ammo count for all party members based on the gun type.
All right, Sophia. Find us the best Genghis Khan in Sapporo.
I'm not sure that's all that great.
Sophia?
Sorry. Okay, I've got it.
Trying to understand the humans, okay? Cut her some slack. You hear about how the mayor's abusing her staff? Isn't the mayor's approval rating kind of odd? Why was I supporting Kyoto again?
Well, everyone seems pretty normal to me.
The fanatical support for Mariko Hyodo appears to have died down.
I'm glad they're back to their senses. What a drastic change. Just goes to show how powerful a monarch's influence can be.
Hey, guess what? Kyoto-san's holding a press conference right now.
All right.
Thank you all.
It's
for taking your time
Madarame
to gather
again.
here today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to share with
Please don't have a heart attack.
As of today, I will be resigning from office. I do not intend to seek re-election either. During my time as mayor, I've betrayed all of your trust. You may think of me as a mayor who's earned your trust, but in truth, there's plenty that I'm ashamed of. The snow sculpture that collapsed was built by an unscrupulous company that bribed one of my staff. In spite of my responsibility, I neglected to see the finer details and went ahead with the construction. As a result, the sculpture ended up collapsing, and a girl's precious life was lost. Furthermore, I elected to cover up the truth, all so I could save my position. I've been garnering votes I didn't deserve in order to stay on as mayor. I betrayed everyone to protect myself and covered it up by allowing more wrongdoing. I am among the guilty. That little girl, she died because of me. As such, I will have the police reinvestigate the case and offer my full assistance. And again, I will drop out of the election and forfeit my position as mayor.
Seems that Hiyoro-san's made up her mind.
Yeah. For the best.
I wonder if she'll be arrested.
Good question.
Oh, Yoda was afraid that if she wasn't the mayor, she couldn't protect her people.
She could have told the truth and made her underling take the blame, but she was concerned about other evils potentially lurking in the shadows.
I think this turned out for the best. Mari-san wouldn't have wanted to hide her mistake forever. Zenkichi is on the line.
Okay.
Hey, you guys see Hyodo's press conference?
We did.
Yep. You all did a bang-up job. Really, can't thank you.
Got a lead on the next
Plan
one?
on bringing Kyoto in as a key witness regarding the accident. I knew you'd want to analyze her phone, too. So I pulled a few strings. And now I'm her personal chauffeur. At least as far as the station. If you want, I can open up some time for you to talk to her. Just tell me where you want to meet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's actually chill.
I'm sorry. How could you ever forgive me, Kaho-chan?
Mari-san.
Haru-chan. Listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream. I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold, but after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect the city and everyone in it as if they were my own family.
Interesting.
I remembered that feeling.
Interesting, like, take on how I feel like a lot of politicians who are kind of shitty end up getting into it for good reasons and then getting over their head.
Thanks
Not to say
you,
that there's not shitheads
I've
as well.
finally been able to confront myself, and I realized that I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say, thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you so much turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this because you're a precious part of my family too.
Thank you so much, Mari-san.
Aww.
Oh, Haru-chan!
I'm happy for you, Haru.
I suppose I must get going. Though I am concerned about the state of affairs I've left our city in, I'll leave it up to my successor. An arrogant wretch like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes, I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
Gaunt's woman.
You're...
I saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving
That her mom?
politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never...
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing. Carl. Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
Hold that thought a moment.
Yeah.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over and become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me. Instead of running away, you were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone.
Ma'am, thank you for sharing your heart with me. Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I would stand back up and become your mayor
Couldn't
again.
she, like, take on a different kind of role?
I don't get it. I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind. How would you describe this?
Joy?
I see.
I don't know if either of those
That's
really
why
encapsulate
Haru
it.
helped Hyodo to transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned happiness.
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
No, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions.
I'm so happy for you, Mari-san.
She reminded me of what Haru said in jail.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Like that?
Hey, that was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
You were, oh my, you were more cute than cool.
Could you please forget it already?
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good, Haru.
It really was touching.
Oh, 3 points. All right, I guess it was a good answer. Both of those are really good. Well, we solved the problem in Sapporo. The question now is what comes next. It doesn't seem like we'll be making much progress until Zenkichi gets back. We do some sightseeing while we wait, though it is kind of late, I guess. This hour, I would recommend the Ferris wheel over in Suzushino.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good idea. You should go invite someone to come along. Oh, do I have to pick someone to come along? Okay, so we're gonna do that next time. We're gonna start with that.
Here's what I found.
Yep, nothing new. I have bond points I can use that I probably should use. That seems really good. Max, nice. Well, I've got a bunch of these like shop deals, healing items, treasure demons, junk parts, items, money, maxed out. And then these two are as high as they can go. This one's gonna be nuts. This one's as high as it can go. And then I think we're gonna start working on like some of these up here that have battle effects. Because with these going behind it, I feel like things are about to take off. Like once I start putting points up into here, we're gonna get real strong real fast, I think. Baiting an enemy attack and grant a counterattack. Increasing damage when performing a phantom dash. I honestly feel like this is really good. That's really good. This seems really good. Alright, we'll figure it out next time. Let me figure out, let me say it again. Figure out where to send you guys. Thank you for watching. Again, this has been sagehero. You can find all these videos. Sorry, it's out to music when I alt tab. You can find all these videos up on Twitch with the full VODs, and they're also in a YouTube playlist.